Alright, welcome back. We are continuing with Treasures of the Savage Frontier. So, treasures, okay, we want A. We're going to begin adventuring and check out journal. 1820. To the heading slow poison. A. Yeah, you gotta love when it's a letter. Okay. All right. Well. Okay, so we're done here. What's that? Long Saddle Arms and Armor Shop. General Store and Rancher's Supply House. Do you need supplies? No thanks. Okay. Okay. We've already cleared that. I don't know why I was going in. Alright, yeah. Okay. I think I already identified everything. Alright. Okay, yeah, she's... I don't know why I know why I still have that. Probably ought to run back to an actual somewhere and drop off stuff. 5 arrows. Oh, he's got 240. Okay, it won't join them. So, what does she have? She's using +1 arrows. I mean, so that, yeah. I didn't want to do that, because she can't throw that. Ah, oh well. Ah, whoops. Wish I could find a +1 short bow. 229 darts. Okay. Oh, no, we... Aquani. Okay, she's got it. Okay. She's got enough arrows, she'll last. Quit using the +1s until we need you to. How many do you have? Plus ones. Okay. He doesn't have a... Oh, he's got two different. Okay. Alright, so long saddle is taken care of. Alright, well, I guess we're done with long saddle. So, I guess it's time to leave. Problem is that there's freaking enemies attack. Of course, enemies attack. Oh my gosh. What do you have? Wand of lightning. I think that's gonna do the most damage. Everything saved, I'm guessing. Oh, no. Oh, should have bought her some arrows too. That thing's still alive, huh? Okay, found no treasure. Where do we want to go? Guess we'll go north because... yeah, let's go to Mintarn. Nervous, but wave the party ahead into the city. Oh. Okay. So we're ahead of where we're supposed to be. Okay. The Dig Inn. Hand-lettered placard below it adds, Miners' hours, 4 to 6. All you can eat for 2 coppers. Cool. Step on in. Boots cleaned, no extra charge. Lit torch in a bracket. The flame illuminates a carved wooden side. Hicksum's assorted goods. Finest mining equipment anywhere. Temple of Tyr. Brass plate. Mirror bar city guard. Okay. Oh, still at the chambers of the Council of Mirabar. Enter all who seek justice below the mountains. Step on in. Okay. What? We were not immediately beset by enemies? Enemies attack. Of course, enemies attack. Okay, 5, 10, 15. Did she have any? She doesn't. Oh no. It's kind of pointless to be going up against these with a bow when... Alright, well. Wanted a reason to use magic arrows. Not really. Okay. You missed. Nope, we don't need to continue. Sure. South. Thank you. You can come upon two dwarves, each smoking a pipe, caught up in a heated discussion. They interrupt their argument at your approach. Well, let's listen to them. A dwarf says the Neverwinter River springs from the heart of the Neverwinter Mountains. It was in those mountains and towards that heart that our ancestors delved. Sadly, he says, bowing his head, all that remains now are the crossroads. Oh. Yeah. Whoops. And I misspelled that. Okay. All that remains now are the crossroads. Where'd my mouse go? The dwarves depart, wishing you luck on your journeys. Enter Port Lost. Yeah, we'll go into Port Lost. Okay, what? Okay. Let's see. How do we get to... Oh, there it is. Lord Nasher, Mirabar, Neverwinter, Lelian. Peaks. Okay, way in. Okay, so yeah, I've got to get to Waterdeep. Think I have to. We are searching everyone who is to use. Advance. As you step forward, you see that the guards are also searching everyone leaving the city. There are a great many people waiting to exit through the massive gate. After much jostling, bumping, pushing, and shoving, you make your way through the waiting crowd and enter the city. Yay! Okay, advance. Are searched. Cries out in triumph. Ah, look what I've found. The guard holds up a paper with Lord Nasher's signature. These are the orders for the ambassador to wait at Lelium for an escort. The heroes of Ascor. The only people who could have this letter are the kidnappers themselves. Take them away. Oh, are you kidding me? As the guards begin to bind you, instinctively Regran's hand goes to his sword hilt. Eyes big, staggering backward, he shouts, "Dragon!" Everyone turns to see. Quickly, Aquani loops a rope around the guard's ankles, and everyone shoves. They go down in a rattling heap of polished steel. "Let's get out of here," calls Regorn. Everyone dashes away as the guards climb over each other and tangle themselves even more completely in the rope. Awesome. Now we're in Neverwinter, and I didn't really mean to be in Neverwinter. Whoops. Oh well. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, good. We can get where we're going. Alright. Neverwinter boat rentals. Another hangs from the first. No ship bookings done here. I can rent you a boat for 5 platinum pieces. Interested? No, not right now. Okay. Zamata's Garden, City of Neverwinter. Blackened remnants of the old Neverwinter pier are all that is left of the once busy structure. Okwani says, looks like the old dock burned down. Well, it's daylight. Well, don't want to go there, but... Alright. Oop. Let's see. A new sign above this door reads, North Pier Shipping. Passage to Fireshare. Special rates for dwarves and gnomes. Ah, it's not good. Okay. South Docks exports. Cargo and passengers welcome. You're looking for passage to the islands? The total cost is only 200 platinum for your whole party. No. Okay. 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 Exit. Okay. Alright. Trade. Select. Exit. Okay, view. Okay, he's got the platinum. Yes. South Dock at 07. Dock is empty as seaman approaches you. The ship leaves at 7. Be sure to get a ticket over at South Dock Experts. So we're going to waste. Out of nowhere, city guards surround the party. It's them. They're the ones who kidnapped our ambassador at Lelion. Take them before the Lord Nasher. He'll surely reward us for capturing these kidnappers. Oh my god. It was most convenient of you to present yourselves to the city guard. The kidnapping of the ambassadors is a serious crime. Nasher wonders aloud. But we cannot kill them. Why not? Asked the guard. Because they are the heroes of Asgore. Whatever else they may have done, they saved the savage frontier from certain destruction. Lord Nasher thinks a while. As you stand nervously and await your fate, suddenly he shouts, I have it! We'll send them to Farr Windward. All because we were just waiting on a stinking boat. Captain, the guard calls to a waiting ship. I have prisoners for you. Send them up, the ship's master replies. On the 5th day, a commotion breaks out on deck. The ship is under attack. Boom! The cannons above you roar their defying reply. Boom! With a sickening crunch, one wall of your compartment splitters into a gaping hole. Too small for escape, but large enough to admit a raging torrent of cold water. The guards are all fleeing. There's no way out. We'll drown, shouts Okwani. No, wait, cries Gwenly. If I can just reach the keys. Gwenly reaches for a keyring that has fallen from the belt of one of the fleeing guards. I've got him. Ragorn quickly unlocks the cell, and you climb out of the hole just as the freezing water reaches the low ceiling of your cell. On deck, no one is in sight. The ship is listing badly. Jordan shouts, "Land! To the stern! An island! Let's swim for it," Ragorn calls. You dive into the ice-cold water and barely have the strength to reach the island and drag yourself on shore. "Halt!" shouts a guard. "This speech can be used only to bring supplies to the guards of Farr Windward." You explain your plight, and the guards relax and lead you into a cave. Well, we're in a cave. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. Okay. Well, that's, I guess, time to move around. You emerge in a section of cavern with a higher roof, with guard posts on either side. You record what happens here as journal entry 33. Okay. Oop, too far. Guards in strange uniforms step up to inspect the party. You may stay in Farr Windward as long as you wish, they told us, but when you leave, none of the citizens may come with you. Farr Windward is maintained by the major cities of the Sword Coast as a community for those who are unable to live with others in normal society. Please understand its importance and its benefits, and respect its rules. Remember, the penalty for attempting to escape from Farwind or helping others to escape is death. Well, they were going to banish us here. Are we underground? Floor of this chamber is broken and crumbled. Prepare for battle, Aragorn calls out, and moments later, great monsters break through the ground and attack. I see you guys are in top form, as usual. Her attack goes 12. Okay. So she needs a 14. Somehow she lands a hit. View items. Yep, I forgot. She switched. That go 8. She needs a 10. He needs a 9. Oh, so when I call out that the 20-sided is loaded against us, it accepts that. Yeah, okay. Wow, you guys are just... Oop. Okay, party has found no treasure. But we killed a bunch of bullets. Surprisingly large number of bullets, considering. Alright. Finally, after days without sunlight, you emerge into the fresh air of Orlumbor once again. This time on a tiny peninsula high above the sea. Farr Windward lies before you. I don't get how it's sitting here telling us great lizards suddenly appear in the tunnel, surprising the party as they attack. Okay. Rock reptile. Okay, well. Okay. Continue battle, no. Okay, now treasure. I don't get the whole, you've been underground for days. It wasn't that far. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Anyway. Step into the streets of the city. You are immediately surrounded by a loud, boisterous parade of residents. You record your impressions as journal entry 45. What are you celebrating? We asked a reveler. Halbach is dead, he replied, punctuating his remark with a flourish from his wooden flute. Who was Halbach, we asked. Did you really hate him that much? No, you silly people. We all loved Halbach. He was one of the leading men in the city. He was intelligent, kind, well-balanced, and very normal. We were incredulous. Then why are you celebrating? The man looked at us as if we were total idiots. Is there not enough misery in the world already? We do not pour water into a flood, or add oil to a fire when it burns our neighbor's house. With misery, why should our course be different? Okay. The revelers continue marching southward beneath festive banners, singing happily and banging on loud drums. I mean, I get it. Makes a certain amount of sense. You glance over the edge of the road. Far below you, huge waves explode at the base of the high cliffs that support and imprison Farr Windward. The parade is starting to break up ahead, as the celebrants divide and proceed down different streets. Filgisters, Farr Berserkins, finest Farr Berserkins in all the realms. Can he interest you in any of our fine Farr Berserkins? Sure. Furry. Okay. Oh, okay. So, it does recommend, yes, pool. Buy. Oh, we only have a few. Appraise. Oh. Take the 3 jewels. Appraise the jewelry. Sell it. The jewelry. Sell it. The jewelry. Sell it. Now pool all that. Buy a pair of food. Sorry, I couldn't tell. Alright, so we got boots of striding and jumping, effectively. A large group of people stands in front of this house, laughing uproariously, telling jokes, and singing songs. A very strange-looking man greets you at the door. You record your experiences here as journal entry 22. Ougo the Strange. Beneath his swirling red hair, the man's face is covered with patterns of tattoos. A dark shadow covered much of his forehead, and the lines across his features seemed to change even as we watched. For a moment, the eternal smile of a clown appeared, followed closely by the image of a tear falling from one eye. He carried a mask on a stick in one hand, but in contrast to his face, its features were completely plain and unadorned. And as a citizen of Farr Windward, he bore the bold red circle tattoo on his left forearm. "I am Ougo," he said, pumping each of our hands in greetings. "When I lived in Neverwinter, I was called Ougo the Strange." He smiled at us and winked. "You know, I have a tattoo on my back depicting the mural of the ceiling of the Temple of Ogma in Neverwinter." We all indicated how impressive this was, and perhaps mercifully, Ougo the Strange let the modder drop without forcing us to admire his tattoo. "Why is everyone outside so happy?" we asked. "Because this is the house of Howlbach, and he died just this morning." "That's so strange," we exclaimed. "Ah, how clever. I see you understood my point about being strange," Ougo the Strange said, smiling. We all looked at each other completely confused. From the back row of the party came a single soft voice. "I'm sorry, but I don't understand. Why is everyone happy that Howlbach is dead?" Ougo the Strange nodded. "I will be happy to explain what your companions already understand. Howlbach is now free from Farr Windward, so we celebrate for him. Death is normal. He is returned to normalcy. We are given everything else in Farr Windward: food, clothing, entertainment. Freedom is the one thing we have to seek out for ourselves, and he has found it. Let us celebrate." "You're quite a normal-looking group," Ougo the Strange tells you. "I'd be happy to accompany you on your mission here in Farr Windward. May I join your party?" Except, for a moment, Ougo the Strange seems almost normal himself. "It will be my pleasure to be of any help to you that I can." That's a closet. Okay. Ougo the Strange indicates the area before you with a grand sweep of his arm. "You might like to take the west road," he suggests, "or go this way to the north." You startle several robed men and a sorceress talking excitedly in this room. They immediately run forward and attack. Oh, that's a bunch of sorcerers. What do we have? Kraken Spy. Okay, so. Wow. Good. Oh, good. I'm happy to kill helpless sorceresses. You, who are not helpless, well, the mage is dead. Okay, found treasure. Take, yeah. Okay, take bracers, dagger, leather. Take that, because I know you'll throw your daggers, and I'll forget them, and then we'll kind of be... This paper proves they're pirates, Okwani tells everyone. Those warships off the coast of Orlumbor aren't from Waterdeep at all, just flying the Waterdeep flag. Tolgar Wrightson of Orlumbor will be anxious to hear this. Ougo the West taps the building to the west with his knuckles. Farr Windward's well built, all right. You know, there's still more stone behind these stone walls. The farther in. Well, okay. Oh, well, a different place. Different place. No. No. Appreciated. The leap. This small room is open to the sky and has arches on the far side instead of walls. You record what happens next as journal entry 48. Oh, I can guess what happens next. But let's read about it, shall we? A man stood beneath the arches on the far side of the room, looking out to sea. We crossed to his side, looked down, and realized this was the top of a high cliff. Far below us, sharp rocks reached upwards from the shore, looking like 1,000 huge stone bayonets shoved handle first into the sand. The man wavered at the edge as if about to jump. We jumped forward and pulled him back, asking, "What's wrong? Whatever it is that troubles you, jumping to your death is not the answer." "Nothing is wrong," he replied in a normal, even pleasant voice. "It's just that every so often, someone in Farr Windward jumps from the leap. No one has jumped for quite a while, so someone has to step in and maintain normalcy. We all have duties, obligations as citizens of Farr Windward, and I don't care what they say on the mainland. Farr Windward is a place of normalcy." We thought for a moment, then said, "Did you know? Someone jumped just 2 days ago. Everyone's been talking about it. Didn't you hear?" Suddenly the man's face filled with relief. "Whew! I'm glad you told me. Otherwise I'd have jumped, and it would have been such a waste." He bid us farewell and walked away happily. Jordan says, "Normalcy schmormalcy. I'm not jumping off of there." Okay. Oh. My bad. Farley's Shop of Normalcy. Well, let's see. Yes, my fine guest, true normalcy here. That's what we sell. Only 10 platinum pieces for your whole group. Normal as a sparrow on the windowsill. Yes, very normal. No thanks. Oop. You again notice the sea crashing against the cliff face far below. On go the strange. You might search the entire realms and not find such an interesting little shop as this one. Be very careful in this place, I go the strange, warned you. The walls are full of corn. Jordan has found a secret passage to the east. Ah, nice way of saying the walls have ears. Passing through the secret door, you surprise the occupants of a busy office. They sound an alarm, and stone-colored monsters rush in through the far door. Wow. What do we got? Hold monster. Your bow is going to do nothing. Two out of three, not too bad. Oh, these things are vicious and dangerous. What do you have? Nothing I can use right now. Okay. Oh, yep, I wanna... No. You know what? We're getting rid of you because you're helpless. Clear up some space. damn things have too many hit points. Oh, crap. Did not mean to do that. Oh, should have gotten rid of it. Switched out her +1 arrows. Okay, stop using those. Party has found treasure. What do we got? Oh, we got plate. Act, okay, take... Nothing? Nothing is magical, okay. Nope. Searching the mountain of papers, Arden says, they had a network of spies here. There's a file on everyone in Farr Windward, reporting their every move. Ougo the Strange just nods. I told you the walls were full of corn. Basically he's saying the walls have ears. If you didn't understand that he was saying, the walls have ears. Okay. The farther in. Would you like to rest for 1 platinum? Yes. Please keep going farther until you come to a room with only 1 door. That room is yours. Enjoy your rest. Because if you keep going, you'll go around in a circle. Fix everyone. Alright, we've got Rygorn to level 9. So, his hit points end from... no longer gets max hit points, so... But his Thaco drops more. Thaco of 7 with all of his bonuses. Okay, keep, okay. Rest. Memorize, okay, she's got hers. He's got his. He's got his. Oh, he could use some more. Keep, rest. Save a... No. Okay. A different place. Okay. Hello. Your visit will cost just 10 platinum pieces for your target. Please enter the room of your choice and enter. Okay. A lovely young maiden rises as you enter the room, announcing, "Farm sounds near Luskin." then does a superb imitation of an angry goat and curtsies. Confused, you applaud. The party returns to the street, not sure what to make of what just happened. If you're searching for a nice gift made from stone, this shop may be a nice place to visit. Ougo the Strange tells you. I always say, Ougo the Strange says, there's more to the ocean than reunites the orb. Go outside and come back in, and I'll always say it again. Opening the secret door, you surprise 4 soldiers holding down a gray-haired man, preparing to burn the distinctive red circle on his arm. They call out an alarm and attack. Oh. Well, at least they're not ready. Well, let's see if we can... Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay, 5. Let's go 5, 10, 15, 20. There. Okay. Oh my gosh, buddy. Buddy, you've got a +3 sword and you're a warrior. You had better stop missing. Yeah, amazing. But they needed 20s to hit you. They rolled an awful lot of 20s there. Is that literally the first time he has successfully hit this combat? Because it sure feels like it. we're just going to have her end because party has found treasure, but nothing worth taking. But there they have lucky paper of Orlumbor. No. The man you saved thanks you, and you recognize him as the same person you saw being led away in chains as you arrived on the island. Go to the house at the center of the southern tip of the city, Ougo the Strange tells the man, his voice suddenly very different. There are people there who will help you. The man thanks the party still one more time and departs. Ougo the Strange picks up the still glowing red circle brand that was to brand another victim. This, he proclaims, is what we were after. Come with me now and hurry. Following the running form of Ougo the Strange, you return to the home of Halbach. Once inside, Ougo the Strange taps an intricate rhythm on the south door. After a few moments, it opens. We've done it, Halbach, Ougo says. We have the brand. Halbach? Gwendolyn cries out. You're supposed to be dead. The old man smiles. Precisely. Let me explain. You record your conversation as journal entry 38. Okay. The great lie you have just uncovered is a plan we were preparing for some time. For just as our enemies have spied on us, we have spied on them. When we heard you had arrived in the city, we set the plan in motion. With the help of the heroes of Asgore, we knew that we could finally succeed where so many others had failed. My dear friend Ougo here organized the celebrations throughout the city, knowing they would stretch the spy network to its fullest as they tried to follow every movement of each small group. We know that with our help you could find and eliminate the two places we needed to destroy in order to free the city. But one more step yet remains in our plan, and we must take it now. He examined the brand which was recovered from the spy's secret chamber, did something to it we couldn't see, then returned it. Halbach smears white grease paint on Ougo's face, hands and arms, covering every exposed inch of skin. Our fate lies now with you, dear friend, he says to Ougo. It is time. Ougo nods and assumes the pose of a clumsy clown, imitating the pirouette of a graceful dancer. He will not move until he is in the castle of the leaders of Orlumbor, Halbach says. He looks like a statue, you say? There is no time for discussion. Take him there, and he will do the rest. May Tyr guide you on this journey. Halbach leaves the room. You pick up the rigid form of Ougo the Strange, and prepare to return to Orlumbor. He moves not a muscle and appears to be carved from a mighty tree in the high forest. Sorry, my friend. Yes. It's nice that they let us rest. Tunnel back to Orlumbor, rises to the east. You reach the guard post at the start of the long straight tunnel through the mountains. The guards check the arm of each party member for the distinctive red circle, marking them as citizens of Farr Windward. Seeing none, they allow you to pass. Wait, calls out a guard as you start to move on. Let me see that statue. You hold your breath as the guard examines Ougo the Strange. He shakes his head. They're strange people, but some of them sure can carve beautiful things. Move along now. And we're now in Orlambor. Uh, Alright, well, I guess we're... Oh, finally, you emerge in a familiar spot, beside the sign directing travelers west to Farr Windward. Several ogres round a corner up ahead. The moment they see the party, they begin their attack. Oh my gosh. You head into battle. Ougo will not be part of this. Oh, there's a mage and a shaman. Let's start with the shaman. Okay. Quit leaving things alive. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for leaving things alive too long. Okay. Again, you hoist Ougo the statue and continue your journey. Oh my god. Oops. Okay, let's switch back to bow. Party has found treasure. You hoist Ougo the statue and continue your journey. You've got to be kidding me. Trolls punched in its hard stone surface. Suddenly a new hole opens and fearsome monsters attack. Oh my gosh. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20. Now we got one brainless one. Found no treasure. Again. Oh, for the love of Pete, let us out of this damn tunnel. Oh, ogres, of course. Hey, Mr. Ranger, you know, you're supposed to be really good at killing giants. And you've proven yourself incompetent and terrible at it so far. Delay. Okay. Nope. Found treasure. Thick strands of rope seem to hang from the wall beyond this archway. No, it's not rope. They're monsters. What do we got? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Quit missing. no. How the hell far is this? Oh. Okay. Several ogres are in this room, some asleep, some eating a thick, disgusting slop from crude stone bowls. One shouts an alarm, and they all run to attack the party. For the love of Pete! Oh my gosh! Are your dice all confused and completely set on 1? God damn it. Where's your sword? Okay, well. Because, no offense, I want the shaman dead. Okay. No. Oh my gosh. Okay. You emerge from the caverns and again breathe the fresh sea air of the island. Oh, thank gods. Okay. Okay. Okay, stop the party and politely direct you to the office just to the north. Okay, you talk with an official here and record your conversation as journal entry 41. Ah, I see you may be going west to the town of Farr Windward. It is on the other side of a very long tunnel through the mountains, so long that it will take you days just to pass through it. Farr Windward itself is on a rocky peninsula on the western edge of the island, atop high cliffs that make escape by sea impossible. Guards prevent the inhabitants from leaving through the tunnel. You can come and go as you wish, but remember that Farr Windward can be a dangerous place, filled with the outcasts of every city on the Sword Coast and the descendants of past generations of outcasts. Each resident has a bright red circle tattoo on his or her forearm. They may never leave, and the penalty for assisting in an attempted escape is death. Okay. Sign of the above this door isn't really a sign. It's the complete realistic head of a beautiful woman with long red hair that blows gently in the ocean breeze. Please come into my magic shop, the head says pleasantly. You'll find many interesting items that may be of use to you in the days ahead. You know, I can't say no. Are you interested in magic? Yes. Okay, view items. Oh. View items. Yes. Okay. Buy a mage scroll with 3 spells. Okay. Buy. How much do we... Oh, quite a bit. Buy that one. And exit. Gotta admit, that's quite the sell. Okay. Temple of God, Hall of the Shipwrights. Sword Coast Traders. Items of interest for interesting people. Small castle rises on a cliff to the northeast. Its walls and towers polished smooth as glass by centuries of wind-blown sand. Entering the castle, you are recognized as the heroes of Asgore and are immediately ushered in to see Tolgar Wrightson, the leader of Orlumbor. You share with Wrightson the information proving that the warships in the harbor are not those of Waterdeep. Ah, this is of course explains everything. The leader of Orlumbor tells you, I shall summon the ambassador of Waterdeep immediately. When he sees this, he will know what to do. To your surprise, the wooden Ougo suddenly springs to life. Leaping forward, he takes the tattooing brand you found in Farr Windward and presses it to the Wrightson's arm. You record what happens next as journal entry 43. Well, he pulled his arm away quickly, but it was too late. Heated by some form of magical fire, the brand had left the telltale mark of Farr Wind upon his arm. You cannot do this to me. This will never come off. I'm normal, but with this, no one will ever believe me. He stood up and raced around the room, screaming maniacally, I'm normal, I'm normal, I'm normal, over and over again. When Wrightson has calmed down, Ougo says softly, I am truly sorry to have given you this problem, leader of Orlumbor. I can, however, offer you a solution. You say you are normal. I believe I am normal too, and I bear the same brand upon my arm. Free the people of Farr Windward, and neither of our markings will matter. Wrightson stops and thinks for a moment, then says sadly, I have no choice. I will direct my soldiers to remove the guards. Farr Windward shall be a free town of Orlumbor. Yay! And I think we're going to go find ourselves an inn and be happy with that. Mm. Okay, well, let's see. Alright. Well, let's... Okay, don't need to worry about that. Rorgen's House of Arms, your best defense when discussion just won't do. To the west, a massive ship repair facility has been cut into the face of a massive cliff. Okay, that's a ship repair. That's that. Building to the west, much of it carved from the stone cliff face, bears the sign of a ship repair company. Inn of the Swinging Hammock. Yeah, sure. Okay. Fix everyone and rest. Alright. And thanks for joining us tonight. I hope you've enjoyed this, even though a bit of confusion had us saying we were doing the wrong thing. But hey, accidents happen. Have a great night, and we will talk to you tomorrow for Baldur's Gate.